My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Aquarius. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, and 9 card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. General card is the King of Swords. Okay, let's look at the first row, which is your past. You get the Six of Pentacles. Hangman reversed. I was going to say Pisces, but this is a Pisces card. And then you get the High Priestess reversed. Okay, you can have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo somewhere in your star chart. Yeah, for my beloved Aquarius, both men and women, it looks like that you were receiving something or you were giving, but it mostly looks like that you were receiving something from somebody, like maybe potential job offering of some kind. But yet, for some reason, it's like, well, seeing these two, reversed, the Hangman is kind of all about doing a lot of self-reflection and introspection, and the high priestess is all about having the upper book of knowledge and actually applying what you've learned from this grand knowledge from wherever it may have been or came from. And it's like your intuition is kind of down. Yeah, the thing is sometimes when you're receiving something, it could also will come across that, how can I phrase this? That, yeah, your intuition is pretty much just saying, nope, actually, whatever this offering is all about is really not going to work out for us. And actually, if you listen to your intuition and it just seems like, whatever this offering is all about is making you feel like, you feel kind of, jittery inside. You feel like, when you can't apply what you've learned, you just feel like you're just kind of directionless. You feel like you just have no idea where to take it from there. The thing is it's like, okay, sometimes these situations happen, but the thing is it doesn't mean that all is over and in a negative situation. But we're going to have to look at the other cards, especially clarification. But if your senses tell you that there's something a bit off about that Six of Pentacles, I would just try to move on as quickly as possible. Because in current times, you do get the Pentacles. 9 of Cups reversed. And now you get the 9 of Pentacles, which is a way better card, and then the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it just seems like, again, it's like, there's something, that, oh yeah, what I'm getting here is the fact that, you're not accepting this potential offering because, maybe, it's like your senses are about accurate, and so, you're not accepting this offering of whatever it may be because, you already have enough abundance and stuff like that, but yet there's still hesitation involved. Yeah, the thing is, it's like, again, nothing ventured is nothing gained. Sometimes you do have to take chances and risks in life, because there's no handbook in life, just like with the, the upper book of knowledge from the High Priestess. But, sometimes, it's actually good to maybe ask or, accept any kind of offering and help and guidance from, whoever, the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, why do I keep saying that? Nine of Cups, individual is because, the thing is yes, you do get, abundance, which is in the center of the entire read, but yet there's a bit of hesitation involved. Well, we're going to have to look at what the future holds. In the future, you do get the Queen of Pentacles, which is nice. 4 of Cups reversed, which is also a positive card, and here you are, the Page of Swords, one of your beautiful cards. Yeah, maybe, it's like, the thing is maybe you don't always have to be accepting, other potential offerings of whatever they may be. Because I see you in a financial stability, situation as the Queen of Pentacles. And I see you actually, taking, or, just kind of, coming to terms with something and not really feeling, hesitancy about anything. Because this is you actually going on this beautiful voyage as the Page of Swords. Amazing. So the thing is I think, your senses in the past regarding the Six of Pentacles potential offering was actually a really good idea that you actually just said, no, I'm not going to deal with it. Because, it's like, even though it may seem like, oh goodness, I feel directionless, I feel like there's a lack of clarity, I feel like, I'm just going up against standards and stuff like that. But sometimes you just have to let your own senses and intuition, guide you to something way better. Okay. Let's do clarification. So for 6 of Pentacles, you get the 3 of Wands. So the thing is, it's like, okay, this opportunity or offering, could have, presented you with the ship of opportunity and stuff like that. Or maybe you did accept this offering of some kind and you did board some kind of opportunity, but yet, it's like, I want to know more about this. But if you did actually accept this Six of Pentacles, maybe this actually did present you with some potential overseas offering, or maybe some other potential, opportunity with the ship of opportunity. So either way, I do like this combination, but I will actually give you a bit more clarity and what my senses actually want to tell you. Hangman reversed. You feel kind of fluttery, but you get the Lord of Grails. So the thing is, something, didn't seem clear, but actually, when you actually, proceeded and pursued this goal and journey, ship of opportunity kind of situation, it came across as something that may have seemed a bit like unrealistic, like some kind of pipe dream kind of situation. My goodness, my hair sometimes is bothering me, but sometimes, you come across as like some kind of unrealistic situation, but the King of Cups is a diplomatic card. It's more or less here to tell you to say everything is just going to work out fine. There's clarity, the waters are calm. I mean, not in this card per se, but either way, the King of Cups is there to remind you, that, you should listen to your intuition and your senses and stuff like that. And again, if something just seems very off or just, really not good and stuff like that, just try to avoid it and try to turn around as quickly as possible. The High Priestess, you feel like, you just don't have, knowledge or experience, stuff like that, but you have strength. So the thing is this could also be, lack of intuition, lack of senses and stuff like that. This could also be insecurity. It could also just be anything regarding water kind of problems. But the Strength card, which is also a Leo card, your counterpart. You could have Leo somewhere in your star chart. But this is pretty much here to remind you to help, motivate or to remind you of any kind of voyage and determination that you wanted to start and actually proceed or to pursue with that ship of opportunity. So the thing is sometimes, it's like, your senses could be off and stuff like that. If you feel like that you've missed an opportunity, it doesn't mean that all is gone or that there's no other opportunities heading towards you. But this is also to remind you just to, to show you how strong and capable you are, just despite, feeling like there's a bit of insecurities and stuff like that. Despite the Knight of Cups reversed, you're not offering something, but you get the Page of Grails, which is kind of like an idea child. So maybe, it's like, I'm kind of getting here, is that, it's like, you kind of, ignored this potential offering because you wanted to proceed with this Page of Cups kind of situation. Now, the Page of Cups is a very beautiful card, though it is a bit of an on the illusion side, so you want to make sure, that all systems go in a sense that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and to make sure that there's no kind of, fakeness taking part here, because the Page of Cups is like an idea kind of child. It's a tiny little seed that humans or even, vampires can plant and to watch something grow into reality, right? So, maybe, it's like, that's what I'm kind of getting here. As you were, being presented with something and you pretty much just thought, okay, that there was some hesitancy, involved in this whole situation and stuff like that, because you wanted to proceed with this beautiful creative, because, that's what the Page of Cups is also about, another Pisces card. And, a lot of water signs are a very creative individual. Again, you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart, but this is all about wanting to create something, and that's why, you kind of, ignored this one potential offering. So, because with the Nine of Pentacles, and speaking of the Four of Grails of hesitancy, yes, you do get, some kind of abundance. You do will watch this, this Page of Cups, turning into a realistic dream and stuff like that. But yet there's still this hesitancy about, maybe a new potential offering or the same offering and stuff like that. Because again, you do get the Seven of Pentacles afterwards. So the thing is, it's like, okay, nothing ventured is nothing gained, The thing is, it's good to take chances. It's good to try out new things, taste different chalices, stuff like that. But I do, see that there's some type of abundance of some kind, but yet there's a bit of hesitancy attached to it. Well, I want to know more about this. Seven of Pentacles, you get the Two of Swords. Okay, there's hesitancy because you're still kind of, deciding on which way you want to go. Okay, the thing is, you know, what I've even witnessed hundreds of humans doing is, for example, when they're in college, even what the human, you know, told me when he was in college, he used to have like, different types of roommates, and these roommates, you know, they would be choosing, you know, to focus, you know, their career on like English or physics or science or maybe, you know, literature and stuff like that. But yet, you know, halfway through, they would just be changing, you know, course and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I see you doing is, you know, like maybe you're not entirely fulfilled with this combination because it seemed like a beautiful idea kind of child, but yet you know there's a bit of hesitancy because you want to try something different, or you want to actually will make a different decision and stuff like that. So again, I can understand how you know this could be you know the abundance, but yet something is still missing in your life. In the future, with the Queen of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Grails. Okay, so you know it's like I do see fulfillment. I do see, you know, stability. You know, you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could have, you know, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo somewhere in your star chart. But either way, you know, I just see that this is what you crave about the future. You want to have stability. You don't want to just have uncertainty. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and then, you know, you manage to get, you know, like a really grand sale taking place, but yet afterwards you just kind of think, well, I want something, you know, there's something missing inside, you know, or in this whole situation. Because this is what either, you know, it can transpire, you know, if you make a really good decision on whatever it is, you know, you can end up, you know, in a very, you know, beautiful, you know, fulfilling and stable situation or whatever it is. Or, I mean, whatever, you know, is being offered and presented to you, you know, make sure that all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. Always read the fine print. Always double check, ask as many questions as possible, stuff like that. So then, you know, this could be one of your beautiful outcomes in the future. Four of Cups reversed. You know, wait, did you really get... Oh, this is actually the second Four of Cups. Wait a minute. Yes, yes, yes. And this is about taking action because I see abundance, happy home, happy hearth, happy family for you in the future because you're finally taking action on something. Can't say what, where, or how, but maybe, you know, it's like this decision could, you know, be contributing to the future situation. But like I even mentioned, you know, whatever you work on right now will contribute to, you know, the outcome of any kind of future and situation. So, you know, if you want to actually, you know, mitigate and, you know, do any potential, you know, like, you know, brush ups on anything or try to, you know, fix something, you know, then you will eventually get the Ten of Pentacles kind of situation. Now, what I love about the Ten of Pentacles situation, next to the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands, is happy home, happy hearth, happy family, and abundance. But it's also, you know, feeling incredibly confident within your body because it's like your body is like your home, your temple. And so I not only see confidence because you're actually taking action, but I also see a grand, you know, well, happy home, happy hearth, happy family, and I see abundance for you. Wonderful. Page of Swords, Five of Swords. Okay, you're finally going to, you know, get out. You know, you're going to, you know, I see you finally motivated again. You know, sometimes, you know, it's like, I would just let your own senses and intuition guide you towards where you want to be. If it's a new career, new voyage, new opportunity, whatever it may be. But I actually see you incredibly motivated and you're going to be winning some kind of battle in the future, my beloved Aquarius. Can't say when or how, of course. But I do see you, you know, because you are incredibly motivated. You're determined in your own way. You want to actually, you know, have abundance. You want to have confidence within you. And the fact is that if you do have confidence, that could also be a great, you know, motivator to want to get out into this world, right? Please keep up this wonderful motivation and inspiration, my beloved Aquarius, man or woman. Because the thing is, you know, it's like, well, yeah, well, what is like drive and energy and passion is motivation, reason, reality, all we can, you know, in any way. But strength is a really good drive as well. So this is also to remind you of how strong and capable you are. And then sometimes, you know, it's like you are faced at a crossroads, but I think you are going to make a really good decision. Just always make sure that all systems go, that all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, whichever direction you're going to be heading towards. Because, you know, if you choose wisely and stuff like that, then you will end up in a very fulfilled, stable, beautiful, happy home, abundant future. Okay. Special card, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like the offering, you know, that I saw a couple of times and stuff like that. But if you look at the expression of this vampire, it does not look friendly or kind at all. So the thing is, you know, it's like you see this vampire kind of, you know, feeling a bit, you know, like thinking, come on, Aquarius, you know, aren't you going to accept this offering and deal? The thing is, you know, if you were to accept something, you want to make sure, you know, that everything is going to work out and that there's no potential loopholes or vagaries in any way. Because, you know, it's like, if there's any kind of uncertainties, anything, you know, that could cause potential problems and stuff like that, you want to make sure, you know, that everything is going to work out and not that, oh yeah, well, Oh yeah, if I would have only read that part maybe a bit more, if I would have asked more questions about that, then everything should have worked out just fine. But yeah, it's like, yeah, this person, well, yes, yeah, seems to have, yeah, kind of, yep, just seems incredibly dark, doesn't he? Whoever it may be. Okay, let's see what Oracle has for my beautiful Aquariuses. Redemption, absolution, forgiveness, and penance. Now, I don't think that any of you will have to be dealing with any kind of penance. Should you want to redeem yourself, you will work, and take good care of yourself and live a happy and prosperous and amazing life. Absolution and forgiveness. The thing is, hypothetically, if you're at a crossroads and you are having a hard time deciding on what you truly want, need, and desire, and which path and sort to choose, the thing is, it's like, yeah, it's like, there may not always be a right or wrong answer. The thing is, sometimes you do have to decide on something, and then, sometimes you've dealt with setbacks, but it doesn't mean that you chose wrongly. And, sometimes, these situations are there for a reason, just any kind of setbacks that kind of more or less remind us how strong and capable we are with the strength card and stuff like that. So I just think, if you want to have any kind of redemption, if you've made any kind of bad decisions in your life, I mean, even personally in my situation, when I should have, I should have left my tarot shop when that vampire came in, it's like my senses were more or less saying, Gabriella, get out, but my mind was just saying, who is this individual? The thing is, I feel like I constantly have to be, redeeming myself and stuff like that. But the most important thing with forgiveness is always do self-forgiveness. And that is very crucial to anything, because life has no handbook, like like the high priestess and her book and stuff like that. The thing is, sometimes humans make mistakes, even vampires make mistakes, even, my worries about the refurbishing of the castle sometimes feels like, I made a grand mistake and stuff like that. But the thing is I didn't know it was going to be like that, because, that's not one of my powers. I'm not a seer, I can't see exactly, all of these, things for you. It's just my senses that are guiding me, and I think my senses are saying everything is going to work out fine for you, Gabriella. All you just need to have is patience and hope and faith. And in your situation, do a lot of self-forgiveness. Don't feel like you need to redeem yourself, but should you, is always, take good care of yourself and improve in many ways and live a happy and beautiful and prosperous future in any way. Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered. For number 1, you get a no with the Knight of Wands reversed. A no with the Ace of Swords reversed. And sadly, a no with the Hanged Man again reversed. Okay. Well, my beautiful, amazing Aquarius, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings. I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly, so thank you so much for joining me and choosing me as your Vampire Tarot Guide reader.